not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe, please click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to find out. You guys, today I bring you a story of what happened to a carer. It takes a whole lot to leave your country, to leave your continent, and then move to a totally different country, a totally different continent, to look after vulnerable people in that country. It is not for the feeble. Carers do a whole lot. Myself, I was once a carer, and I know what it takes to be one. I have worked in different sectors. Domiciliary carer, I have done it. I have worked in a care home. I have worked as a support worker supporting vulnerable people. I have done live-in care. So I personally know what it's like to be a carer. I think if you wake me up tomorrow and say, Melissa, talk about any topic you feel like you can say a whole lot about, just talk to us, talk to the crowd about it. I am going to talk to you what it's like being a carer from the grassroots. When I tell you that it is not the easiest of jobs, take my word for it. So today we're going to talk about a Nigerian carer that went from being very happy, very cheerful, willing to work, and of course went to work, and from there he found himself in a very traumatized situation, found himself very fearful, full of anger, full of regret, so emotional and full of tears. And from there he found himself being totally confused, not knowing the next step to take, not knowing what to do. We are going to talk about Brendan Wambiche. Brendan Wambiche, from his name, you can tell that he's a Nigerian and probably from the southeastern part of Nigeria. Brendan, just like every other carer, went to work August 4th, 2024 to look after vulnerable people. He went for his 12-hour shift, and on getting home that day, he realized that his once beautiful, luxurious car that he worked so hard to acquire suddenly became a scrap. His car was turned upside down and burnt. You can safely say the car became a scrap and of no use. Brendan was confused. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? What's my offense? The only thing I did was leave my country, come here to work, to do what I enjoy doing best, and I'm coming home to see my car burnt down. What's my offense? So he got interviewed by BBC August 7th, which was 3 days later, and he bared his mind to BBC, saying that he's traumatized, he's not happy. His only offense was leaving his house and of course being black. So Brendan, who is a student of Teesside University living in Middlesbrough, was left completely shattered. Just try to picture yourself in his shoes for a second. Can you even begin to imagine that? Imagine coming home and seeing that your car is burnt. And we all know what it's like acquiring a car. So he was very traumatized. He felt bad, and he questioned, like, what exactly am I doing here? Why am I even in this country? What am I doing here? And of course, his car was burnt down by the riot group.
Been feeling the same things. Oh, you're just waiting. Doesn't matter where we go. I'll be for real, love someone and they'll just give you help. Feelings that we can't keep to ourselves. Give yourself and hope it all goes well.
People, before we continue with this beautiful vlog, I want to say thank you to Blank Space for sponsoring this video. So they sent me 3 beautiful phone cases as well as a screen protector, and guys, it is so gorgeous, like, and it comes in different sizes as well. So this is iPhone 15 Pro Max case. You guys just have a look. Like, this is so beautiful, and this is what the screen guard looks like. I also got iPhone 13 Pro Max case. This is what it looks like. This is so cute. This is really nice. And I got iPhone 15 case, so this is nice. This is actually for my sister. She's not around. If not, I would have added her phone to it, but yeah, this is it. And she loves it so much. Blank Space is on all kinds of phone cases, accessories like your AirPods cases, your screen guard. And guys, they have the screen guard even comes in both light shade and dark shade. I got the dark shade, which I absolutely love because it's so gorgeous. Like, it's so beautiful. And you guys, when it comes to cases, this is not just the only design. As a matter of fact, they have so many designs that I got confused. I didn't even know what to pick. They have the vintage design. If you want animal pattern, if you want vintage pattern, if you want white flower like the one I just got. And you guys, if you use my code Melissa20, you get some discount. I mean, who doesn't like that discount, that extra discount? I mean, others are paying 100% and you get to pay lesser than that. How beautiful is that? So guys, the link to blank spaces will be in my description box. I highly recommend them. You can even gift it to your friend, your colleague as a gift, like on their birthday. You can, if you know the brand of phone they are using, you can customize their picture on the pouch and deliver to them. Like, they are really going to appreciate it. I normally love things like that. So it's so beautiful that you can even customize different pictures, even your name, like whatever it is that you want. That's why I love them. It's so flexible. You can do whatever it is that you want, like design, like it allows you to bring out your creativity. So guys, check the link in my description box and order straight away. Thank you so much, Blank Spaces, for sponsoring today's video. Now, Brenda works as a carer for Claire's Care. Now, his employer being sympathetic towards the situation, being very kind, upholding their values and their, of course, their mission, having the interest of their employees at heart, decided to open a GoFundMe for him. This move honestly touched my heart because it takes a whole lot for an employer to go above and beyond for their employees. When you talk about going above and beyond, this describes it. It takes a lot, because every other employer might just be like, oh, so sorry, this happened to you, you're so sorry, and it just ends there. No compensation, nothing. The maximum you might get is some time off, just take some time off, which most likely might even be unpaid. So it takes a whole lot for an employer to do this. And in all honesty, I sincerely applaud them for this beautiful move. They did so well, opening a GoFundMe for Brendan. Now, I'm sure they did not expect that there will be inflow of money, there will be inflow of cash. They had no clue what was coming, because over £65,000 was raised by sympathizers, people that felt really, really bad for Brendan. Because, I mean, Brendan is a student who is working extremely hard to pay his school fees, to fend for himself, who looks after the vulnerable people in the society. Of course, there's nobody that would not be touched seeing such a thing happen to someone like him. I mean, he's not stealing, he's not begging for money, he's just working hard and paying his bills. Knowing that something like this happened to him, who wouldn't want to contribute? So over £65,000 was raised for Brendan. Like they always say, once money is involved, anything can happen. Money controls literally everything. The most honest person, the most straightforward person with integrity can be compromised just because of money. So when the money got to this amount, someone tweeted on Twitter, now X, saying it's time for us to call out this employer. We need to report this employer that they are trying to exploit Brendan, that they decided that they're going to give Brendan just $3,000 to cover the cost of his car and then share the money out. A certain amount is going to go to mosques that were destroyed, a certain amount to go to churches that were destroyed, a certain amount to go to government, to help them fix things that went wrong in Middlesbrough, and a certain amount also go to their employees who could not show up at work because they were scared for their lives. When this came out, people were like, no, we are not going to take that. Why would you do that? Like, why on earth would you do that? Anyway, they came out to debunk it, saying, unfortunately, there has been some fake news released that Brenda would only be getting $3,000 of the money raised. Brenda requested the following. So they said these are the things that Brenda requested: a Mercedes-Benz SUV, insurance for the year, his rent paid for the year, his university fees paid for. He was not concerned to send any money to charities nor his colleagues that were also affected by the riots. Following this, we have made a decision to stop the GoFundMe page, as we felt the page had reached more than enough for that, especially thinking logically that Brenda would struggle with the upkeep of such an expensive car, given that he is a full-time student and limited to the hours he can work in addition to that. Unfortunately, someone released news to the paper that would only be giving Brendan $3,000 of the monies raised, which resulted in our safety being jeopardized. So we have made the decision to refund everyone's money, as we have not withdrawn from it. Oh my God. When I saw this, I was like, why? How? This resulted to like a back and forth backlash. People were not satisfied. People felt like this money belongs to Brenda and it needs to go to Brenda. Nothing concern Brenda and concern Cleveland police or mosque or church or charity. Is his money. Luck decided to shine on him, give him his money. Because sometimes something terrible needs to happen for you to actually get the breakthrough that you seek. A lot of people were not in support with Claire's case. As a matter of fact, they stormed their social media pages, hauling insults and threats and everything at them, and that was why they decided that okay, we're going to refund everybody their money. So you guys, what do you think? What's your opinion? What do you think about this? Do you think they should have just given Brendan all the money, or the way they chose to divide the money is pretty much fair? Whatever it is, share of course in the comment section. Now I know you might be like, oh my god, it's all over for Brendan. No, as a matter of fact, it's not over for Brendan, because as a result of all of this, someone else decided to create a GoFundMe for Brendan, which at the time of making this video has so far reached £7,490. Guys, people are kind. Like, people are so kind, and because this is quite impressive. But the GoFundMe, however, has been stopped. The organization of this new GoFundMe has disabled new donations. In her words, let's just read what she has to say. Hi everyone, the company has deleted their original updates about refunding the donations. So what it means that the company will no longer be refunding donations. They have now confirmed that they will be giving Brendan £28,000. GoFundMe reached out to advise us to update this information, which I have done. Brendan is also aware of the campaign we have created for him. Thank you to everyone who has donated and shared. So this is what the company has decided to do. Brendan, of course, will be receiving £28,000 to cover the cost of his new car and insurance. Their staff who were affected will receive £1,000. Local charities will receive £36,000. £10,000 of which we have decided we go to Cleveland police officers that were involved in the rioting. Another £10,000 will be to clean up, which included 2 churches in Middlesbrough and 2 mosques. The remaining will go to other organizations and charity. So right now on the GoFundMe page, you can no longer make any donations. So who is going to take the $7,000 that has been raised, since they will be giving Brendan $28,000? I just hope they give him all his money. He needs it, he deserves it. Lord decided to shine on him, and that's it. It's just how God works. God works in mysterious ways. We can't even understand these ways. This is really amazing. This is nice, and of course I thought to share it with you guys. Do you think this consensus that has been reached is good? What's your opinion? Share of course in the comment section. And I just want to end this video by saying, if you're a carer, you're doing exceptionally well. You're the best. I love you all, because I've been there. I was a carer for like up to like 4 years ish or 3 years, and trust me, I know what it's like waking up every day and just going out, showing up for people that can't show up for themselves, being there, being at the front line, at the rendering help, being there for them, cooking for them, cleaning for them, bathing them, doing everything relating to personal care, taking them out, making sure they are fine, they are okay, making sure they don't miss their family, just filling up their vacuum in their lives. It takes a whole lot to do that, a whole lot of attributes. It's not something you just wake up and decide to do, because you'll be very frustrated. If you're watching this and you're a carer, kudos to you. Keep up with the good job. I see you, and of course I love you. I'm sure if someone had told Brenda that it will be £28,000 richer today, you would never ever believe it. You never can tell. Just keep doing what you're doing, and believe me, one day you're going to be hugely rewarded. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all again. Bye guys.